What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel again. I don't know what's my camera is gone. I think we're back. I got it back.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Football Minutes, brought to you live by Blueclouds Media. We apologize for the little delay. We having technical issues. That is why the intro kept playing and playing and playing for like 3 times. So we really deeply apologize to you guys for hearing that over and over. But yes, we are back again for another edition of live sports, transfer news and rumors on Chelsea FC, and respectively other news that's surrounding that's coming from the EPL. And we all know the news that is coming from Newcastle as well. But if you are a Chelsea or you're a Marc Cucurella fan, you should be very, very happy, as reports is indicate that Chelsea will keep Marc Cucurella. And according to report, Marc Cucurella has officially declared his loyalty to Chelsea Football Club. In today's live stream, we will break down his statement, analyze the implication for the team, and dive into the latest transfer updates, including Nico Williams saga. Yes, there's a big news regarding Nico Williams and transfer potential signings, new other signings also in there. So yeah, it's going to be very exciting discussions about the future of Chelsea Football Club. So if you are just joining us, wherever you're watching us from, do not forget my name is Nizam. My co-host is Stephen G. We'll take you guys through almost an hour of live streaming. I know England is also on the war zone. Yes, if before they can make it to the final, they have to skip past the Netherlands. Can they do it? Southgate is right there, and also I think Louis van Gaal, right? Is also in charge of the Ronald Koeman, yeah. Is in charge of the Dutch team. So yeah, it will be a very, very fascinating game to watch, and I won't miss it. Right after my live stream, I'll be waiting to watch that game. So guys, be my guest as I take you guys through the next hour of live streaming. So we'll be right back in just a second. Welcome back again, folks, to the channel as we go through the headlines of today's live streaming. We'll be looking at Marc Cucurella confirmed he is staying at Chelsea Football Club. We'll discuss his comments and letters on Nico Williams and other transfer update. Like I said, Chelsea, Marc Cucurella shut down exit stock, success, and Enzo Maresca. Then Marc Cucurella again, he said, my heart belongs to Chelsea, not La Liga, league. It says Chelsea target Nico Williams. Cucurella hints at potential partnership. Transfer news, like I said, that Chelsea eyeing Porto Francesco Conceição. I'm not sure if you guys have seen that news. He was there yesterday, and I'm trying to bring it back again today. As it is a Blues, so Chelsea secure young, talented Renato Veiga. I made a video about this young, talented midfielder who is very, very versatile. Can play about, I think, around 3 positions on the pitch. So yeah, Francesco and Conceição, then Renato Veiga joins. He's going to join Chelsea from FC Basel. And also, like I said, busy summer at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea transfer activity hits up, as we will be taking guys through the rumors and done deals in the Premier League already. So guys, be my guest as I take you guys through. And our Stephen G is here with me. Stephen, welcome back again, brother.
Good to be back again as always. I was thinking that my connection was bugging out when the intro kept playing about 10 times, but here we are. It happened to me before, that's why. Like, I had it before where the intro kept playing on the device I was on because I had bad connection, but I had the stream up on another device and you were actually on the screen. So I thought that had happened again. Now I think his connection's gone. Oh no, he's here. I thought your connection had gone.
Yeah, I'm right here. I was just talking
back
behind whilst you were talking, so I can.
For a second, you were muted them for me. I don't know if you was for everyone else.
Yeah. I'm fine. No, I wasn't. I muted myself for a bit.
No, when you came back on screen just now.
Yeah, I was muted. I muted myself, and I muted myself again.
No, like your mouth was moving, but
I was muted.
No audio.
Yeah. Because I muted myself and I realized, okay, I was muted. I mute myself, so I'll mute myself back again. Yeah.
That's poor from you, bro. Come on.
Anyway, big up to Todd, big up to you, Todd Labor, and Todd Labor in the house again. He says a big up to me. How are you doing today? He said, I want England to win today, and the whole thing is my team, Germany, lost. One had team winning. One had team winning the Euro Championship. Okay. We said hi to you, Stephen. Yeah, Germany, beginning Germany blew just Scotland out of the competition, but we all knew that Germany was struggling. They don't have enough to make it to the finals, and it never happened for Germany. But I'm sorry your team couldn't make it to the final third. But anyway, we are back again, Stephen G. And Stephen,
Yep,
where do we
back
start
again.
from? We're gonna start from Marc Cucurella.
Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you don't want to hear this, but that's where we're starting from, Stephen. Cucurella.
Yep. Go on then. What we got?
Yeah, reports are saying that he is staying. He's not going anywhere. He wants to stay at Chelsea Football Club. And Enzo Maresca wants to get the best out of him because he's seen that there is a player in Marc Cucurella. And I know where you stand on Marc Cucurella. I'm not happy to keep Marc Cucurella just because he had an outstanding Euros. No, Marc Cucurella has had a consistent performance about 6 games to the end of last season, and he's continuing.
Since what?
6 games to the end of the last season.
Okay, so we're talking what? 10 games?
10 games now. For how many games?
Actually, it's less than that because I think he was rested for 1 or 2 games for both Chelsea and for Spain. But yeah, it's around about 10 games. I am not about to want the guy to stay for 10-game run. If I did that, I'd be like Arsenal fans falling for the delusion that Kai Havertz is world class because he has little purple patches. Not happening.
But this is different, Steven. Looking at how he was playing.
Well, yeah, he was still making stupid mistakes defensively, right?
Everyone will make mistakes, Steven. Everyone will.
It cost us goals, which cost us points.
Everyone will make mistakes. Goalkeepers make mistakes, but his performance has been really spot on from when he's been convicted.
The sooner he's gone, the better.
But it's not going anywhere. What you gonna do about
it? He better go.
He's not going anywhere.
We need someone better. He is not good enough.
He's got a long-term contract, and Chelsea wants to keep him.
And we can get rid of him soon. And
Marascos wants to use him. Pochettino saw something.
I don't think that's going to end well, is all I'm saying.
Pochettino saw something good in him during preseason, and he wanted to keep Marc Cucurella.
That's why saw something good, but it didn't show till about 5 games before the end of the season. That says it all.
That is why he kept him and he told Martin can go. He kept Marc Cucurella. That was the reason why. That's a good.
He told Martin he can go because he didn't see Martin as a left back. He was playing him on left wing, right wing, as a cam, like everywhere but left back and right back. That was why Martin went. Because he wasn't being played in his position. Because he was getting played in the attack all the time. Mm-hmm. Basically the same thing that he done with Ben Chilwell. Beautiful. That's why he's gone.
Beautiful. Guys, if you're watching us live, welcome back to your show. Football Minutes Live, brought to you by Blueclouds Media. Your host is in the seat. And then my co-pilot, Stephen G, co-host is right there. We are taking you guys through the few minutes. Actually, we're doing an hour stream today. We're discussing the statement made by Marc Cucurella. As he said, he's not interested in joining any La Liga club, but he has a contract with Chelsea and he wants to continue his career over there. But big up to Todd, big up to DJ Sav, like McKean in the building. Big up to everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I've seen everyone's comments. Told everyone in the McCain, I've seen your comment. Big up to you, to yourself, and DJ Sab. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in today and joining us here. We are discussing the latest news on Marc Cucurella as Chelsea. Also, there is an update on Nico Williams, Chelsea legend or ex-Chelsea player Frank Leboeuf have made a comment on the young talented Spaniard, which is Nico Williams, on where to go. We'll discuss that as the show keep going on. But we are on Marc Cucurella. I don't know where you guys stand on Marc Cucurella. Are you happy Cucurella is staying at Chelsea Football Club? He's made his commitment to stay at Chelsea Football Club. And Marc Cucurella, are you happy with the position that he's playing now before Mauricio Pochettino left and how his performance has been in the Euros? We're going to end up seeing definitely a Chelsea player will be lifting up the Euro. If Marc Cucurella has already booked his ticket to the finals, And also we'll be seeing the lights of Conor Gallagher. We'll be seeing the lights of we'll be seeing the lights of Gallagher. What's his name? Cole Palmer. And
How
who
did you
else?
go Gallagher before Palmer?
I can't remember the name.
Palmer's the easier name to remember. He's the one that actually performs.
But psychologically, to me, it looks like Gallagher is easier for me to remember than Palmer. I don't know, but yeah, Cole Palmer, Conor Gallagher, and one more. I think three Chelsea. And then three players, which is Marc Cucurella.
If you're including Spain, then three.
Yeah.
I thought you meant in England. It was throwing me off.
So if England make it to the final, we're gonna end up seeing two Chelsea. Either one Chelsea player lifting up the trophy. If England wins it, two players. If Spain wins it, one player, which is Marc Cucurella. And I see that Spain can win it if they make it to the final, because to beat Spain in 90 minutes is not going to be easy for England. They're too good. They're too good in the way they process the ball. They have so much patience and make sure they pass the ball. The passes are very, very accurate. And Marc Cucurella plays over 90 minutes. Yes, he has that much energy on the pitch. But that's what we're gonna end up seeing. We'll be talking about a little bit about today's game before we hop off from the show. But big up to my brother Rudolph. Is it Rudolph Clarent? Yeah, Rudolph Clarent is the name. Greetings from Chile. Greetings to everyone in Chile too. I'm sure it's Chilean, right? People from Chile are Chileans, right? If I can remember.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Chilean. Yeah, big up to all our fans, Chelsea fans in Chile. Big up to you, my friend, and nice to see you on the show. DJ Sub said, Todd, I'm sure you will, mate. Okay, thanks, DJ. All right, this is back and front comments from you guys, hopefully. Cucurella is secretly has been the best left back for a minute, according to McKean. So, yeah, I don't know what you guys done. Steven, I know he doesn't want Marc Cucurella, Steven, but he is staying. How do we play? How do we get the best out of Cucurella? We're already getting the best from him. Spain are getting the best from him. So it means that there is a good player in Marc Cucurella. But how do we, Chelsea, get the best out of him? Looking at this position.
Put him on the bench and get a better left back. There's your solution.
You want to put a 60 million player, 60 million pound player.
I don't care about how much we paid. If you're not good enough, you're not good enough. Well, if you've been good for like 5 games, then
you can't. I disagree when they say he's not good enough. He is part of the Spain team, national team.
Okay, let me put it to you like this, yeah? Havertz, when he was donkey for Chelsea, was still getting selected for Germany, yeah? Does that mean he's good enough?
No, that's different. We've seen the performance. Where was Havertz playing?
From Cucurella.
Havertz was playing right back for Germany. Cucurella is not playing as a striker for Germany. There's nowhere to play Cucurella.
You're not getting my point.
I'm
right?
getting your point.
My point. The
fact that you're being selected doesn't make you a good player. But
okay,
Cucurella is playing. Everybody can see it.
We've seen purple patches from Havertz when he was here. This is what Cucurella is doing right now. He's doing a purple patch. That's what this is. Ain't got lost. We could get rid of him and Chilwell and get 2 other left backs that would be available for fitness reasons and better quality. We could do that.
I don't see Chelsea doing that, Steven.
We could do it. Whether we do,
we could.
Don't know,
yeah,
but
that's you're talking about hypothetically. We're not working with hypothetically now. We're working with what we have in our possession. We were talking about what we have. There hasn't been many rumors of Marc Cucurella leaving the football club. So I want you to soak it.
There was loads of rumors about it at the start of the window, actually.
Well, that was the start of the window, but
that includes people who are like, bro, it's not even been ruled out by anyone in the media. It's not ruled out.
So I'm saying, Steven, how do we get the best out of Marc Cucurella?
By getting someone better and putting him on the bench.
I'm not taking that from you.
That's the best way.
No.
Bro, the best way for him and for the team is to put him on the bench and get someone better.
No. He's playing. There's no one
don't
better.
know if he's playing.
What?
You can't say he's playing just because he said he's staying. We don't know who's going to start.
If you look at the Euros right now, arguably Marc Cucurella is the best left back in the competition. All these countries that participated in the Euro, Marc Cucurella is the best in that competition now. And you can't tell me he's not good enough.
Do you know what his issue is?
You tell me.
His issues are he has to invert into midfield to look good for the most part, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is a big issue because personally, I think we're better off doing that with our right backs, right? And I don't want to have someone who's a left back that's like 5'6" moving over to centre back when we're in possession, because if they go long and target him, then we're in trouble. So we'd be better off with someone who's a hybrid centre back, left back player. Yeah, naturally centre back ideally. Not Calafiori, but that profile, right? Or a Veiga. I'm not saying start Veiga, just that type who can play centre back, can play left back, and is tall, right? That's what I'm saying.
I do understand what you're saying.
Then you have your right back, who in our team, I genuinely believe both our right backs are the best offensively out of our fullbacks. I think both right backs are better than both left backs attacking wise.
Mm-hmm.
So you invert them into midfield with Enzo. Yeah. Your left back comes into the centre back to create that free that Maresca likes. So that's why I'd prefer to have a hybrid who's like 6 foot or 6'1", 6'2".
Would you say that the inconsistency of our back, or I'll say our defense, that also caused some of the problems for Marc Cucurella to play to have that
That's been a
inconsistency?
bigger issue for Petrovic than Cucurella.
Because we've seen Disasi coming in. We've seen what's his name? The young player who will be going on loan.
Gilchrist,
Alfie Gilchrist also coming in, playing the centre back. We've seen Disasi, we've seen Badishia, we've seen Levi Koa comes in and goes out. He plays as a left wing back, he plays a centre back, and he plays the left back, and a whole lot of defense being inconsistency. Don't you think that's one of the reasons?
That's more of an issue for the goalkeeper than it is for anyone else. Because that doesn't really affect things that much for your fullbacks. Okay. For your centre backs, sure. If it's in terms of you've got one regular centre back and their partner keeps changing, yeah, sure. But in terms of your fullback, it don't really change much, in my opinion.
All right, so that's Stephen G for you. He's going a different way. I'm going a different way, and I really, I like this. I like that debate back and front. We don't have to agree on one thing.
But you get the reason why I'm saying he shouldn't be starting, right?
He has a good reason. I understand, but I also have a good reason. Looking at how he's playing right now, that's, to me, there is a good player in this guy, and I'm sure lots of clubs are in for him. La Liga clubs are in for Marc Cucurella, but he wants to be with Chelsea. He loves being in London, and for that matter, he doesn't want to join any La Liga club at this moment. But I want to say, acknowledge each and every one of you watching. 14 of us watching live on YouTube, and over 30 of you watching live on X. Wherever you're watching us live, I want to say thank you very much for joining us on the show. If you haven't subscribed to this platform, then the show name is Football Menace, and it's brought to you by Blueclouds Media, live on X and live on YouTube. My name is Nate Zion. My co-host name is Stephen G. Yes, we're in two different continents right now, Europe and America. But then we are Chelsea fans, bringing you the latest Chelsea news, the rumors across the continent. So let us know where you're watching us from. We have our brother from Chile who is here with us, and we have our bloody Londoners also over here, Makeem and DJ Sub. Then we have an American, Todd Big Labor. Yeah, Todd Labor also here with us here. Let me see what the viewers, the fans have to say here. DJ Sab said Cucurella has been good in the Euro. Will not lie. I do agree with DJ Sab 100%. Rudolph said that the problem is not Cucurella, but Pochettino, according to Rudolph, and that's how he's saying. I do agree.
You say that right,
Rudolph.
but
hold on, Stephen. Hold on, Stephen G. In a second.
No, but he was bad before Poch got here. He was bad under Potter as well. Potter, his manager from Brighton, who knew how to use him.
Because they don't know how to use him very well. But let me finish this and I'll come to you. Rudolph said the problem is not that he had a very weird tactics movement to win. Pochettino was coaching the team. And Rudolph went ahead and said that DJ Sub, CFC Blues, very good, man. NGU. All right, Sasuke Guna. That's my man himself. I watched a little clip of his video opening the packet from Miss Melina. Oh, yeah, and I give it a like. I love my brother is always busy. Watch along. It's just the time difference always keeping me away. But I love what his watch alongs. He said the Blueclouds are Canadian close. I mean, look, you guys got to do with your striking. The strikers were all very, very bad. Canada was not close. How many chances did they create? I watched the game live. Jonathan David was just dog crap. Man, he was not good enough. Argentina was not that great. Messi was not visible. You couldn't see even Messi what he was doing. But Enzo Fernandez strike, he tried to get his name on it, but then I think the credit went to Enzo Fernandez getting his first goal for Argentina. But yeah, Argentina was there to be beaten. I don't know what Jesse Marsch tactics was just weird. What is he? That's why I think he got Leeds United relegated. Jesse Marsch. He was not good enough. Rudolph said, yeah, fantastic, DJ. Okay, he said that England versus Holland. Absolutely. I'll be watching that game. Okay. All right, I'll take that one later. He said the England game. What am I at? What am I anyway? I'm highlighting different things. All right, so Steven, go ahead. You want to react to what Rudolph just said, Steven? Go ahead.
No, my thing is, yeah.
Go ahead.
We can't say it's a Pochettino thing with Cucurella, right? We can't. He was bad under Potter. Potter, the manager who he had at Brighton, who supposedly knew how to use him, when he was here with him, he was terrible under him as well. So I'm not saying it's a Poch issue. It's not a Poch issue. It isn't. I'm not doing that because he was terrible when you look at it under him as well. But he knew how to use him because he had him at Brighton. Well, it didn't work. So
yeah, Rudolph again. DJ Sab said Jonathan David linked to Newcastle today. Chelsea looking at Danny Elmo. I think the Danny Elmo thing has been Rudolph. To be honest with you, I raised my hand high. I was very close into the Jonathan David thing. Steven tried as much as he can to convince me to buy into it, but I never did, and I've never been able to be convinced. I've watched this guy play 3 games in a row, and he has never convinced me. His chances creation is very, very low. If people say he's a poacher, he's a good striker, but he's never in the right place to even trying to convert chances. He doesn't create. If you look at the game yesterday against Argentina, he never created a single chance that we can even say, okay, this is a guy that Chelsea can bring in and he can bang in a goal. He doesn't create anything. He's just a run around merchant, 100 miles per hour merchant on the football pitch. He doesn't create nothing. To me, I disagree. If Chelsea even is not looking at him, the price is good, but he's not good enough. If you have issues with Nicholas Jackson, I'm telling you, to be honest with you, you want to keep Jackson instead of trying to bring Jonathan Davis in to create a competition, because there's not going to be any competition anywhere, in my opinion. That's how I saw the game. I don't know how Sasuke Guna saw it, because to me, he wasn't lively at all yesterday. He wasn't lively at all. Rudolph said Pochettino put Cucurella to cover the defense midfield position when Chelsea was attacking, so the left flank was free to attack from there, according to
that's
Rudolph.
The only time he was good. Ironically, that's the only time he was good. Outside of that, he was poor. That's when he started playing well.
Yeah,
was when he was going into midfield.
I do agree. Santiago, big up to you, Santiago. Sasuke Guna said the first bogus referee. The referee was just bad too. Referee was very bad. And you know, one of the most...
You know, I've heard a lot about the refs in Copa America, like all tournament, they've been shocking.
They've been very bad. Bad officiating. Do you know this player from Atletico Madrid? Something DePaul. That, I don't know if he's a midfielder, he's a defender. I think he plays defense for...
Yeah, I think I know who you're on about, but you confused me by going something DePaul, but I know who you're on about, yeah.
That crazy guy with a lot of tattoos is one of the most useless players I've ever seen.
Rodrigo De Paul.
Rodrigo De Paul. I never liked that guy. He always wants to simulate fouls. Hey, Steven, you can touch his arm and he's going to hold his groin or his legs.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Sterling does that as well.
Jesus Christ. Can you imagine this Canadian guy kicked the ball to his back and he was rolling on the floor like someone just stabbed him with a nail gun? What is this Christ? What a stupid player that guy is. If Chelsea's playing Atletico Madrid, to be honest with you, this is one of the players I don't want to see him play. I've never liked him. When I watch Champions League games, I watch La Liga games, this guy is always trying to simulate a foul to get something on get somebody sent off. I don't like him. I've never liked him. And yesterday he did the same thing. That's why I don't know. But I feel very bad for the Canadian national team because this referee was very, very bad. Very officiating was not best for Canada. And it's one of those things where they always go against smaller nations. But, Canada did not help themselves. They create so many chances for the defense. The strikers were just awful. They were kicking the ball like American football. A kicker comes in, they kick the ball all the way high. That's where they were kicking the ball. And I was like, what is this? Where are these players coming from?
One of the issues with the whole simulation thing is they don't always book people for simulation, so players get away with it. That's one of the issues.
So do you think this is a time for them to bring the pink card for simulation?
Oh, bro, they got to find a way of doing it. It's ridiculous.
I mean, bring the pink card in. If you get 3 pink card for simulation, then it turn into a yellow card for you. That makes a lot of sense instead of what they were going to use, what they were bringing the pink card in for, in my opinion.
I can't even remember what they were going to bring it in for.
Some weird things that they were going to use a pink card. But I think that simulation will be good for a pink card. If you're trying to simulate a foul and those instead of yellow, in the 18 you deserve a yellow. But outside those funny things, I think one happened to either Di Maria or either Ronaldo or Zidane. One of the World Cup where the ball was kicked. The player was standing by the touchline and the ball hit him. And then I think it was Cafu. And then he fell down like somebody threw a knife at his head. Oh, it was ridiculous. These South American players, the way they like to simulate, it's not good. So they have to bring some kind of a rule that will stop players simulating and trying to get other players to be sent off. Something has to happen, in my opinion. But thank you guys for your wonderful comments. Rudolph has a lot here, but I want Steven to react to Rudolph comments, Steven.
Bro, he was doing that without instruction before Pochettino got here. And then Pochettino just made it an instruction as well.
All right.
Do you remember when we signed him, yeah?
Yeah.
And he kept doing that. And I kept saying to you when we were on streams, he's always leaving about 15 yards of space because he's coming inside too far in field. So he's leaving all the space down the wing for the opposition to attack. Do you remember?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been saying this since pretty much day one.
I do.
It's always been an issue with him. He just looks a bit better on the ball now because he's going into midfield. That's all it is.
Sasuke Guna, my man, said Ismail Coney was brilliant at midfield. He was good yesterday, but still he didn't do enough for me. Only in Argentina, and he's off to Marcel. Yeah, he's going to work with Roberto De Zerbi, according to my brother. Almo being real good. Oh, man, that guy was so good. Yeah, Almo was so good. I agree, David is a waste of money. Steven, I told you, Santiago is saying it. David was just a waste of money. Don't look at the price tag, 40 million or 20 million. It's not good enough. It doesn't create. Doesn't have that flair. I'm not talking about flair, but
I don't need my striker to create.
His touches are not good enough. Steven, sometimes you have one-on-one. Just one-on-one. If you don't have a striker that can beat a defender one-on-one, then it's not any good. It's not any good to you. But this is the team. England, you see lots of counter-attacking, situation. 10 arounds, and there you have a striker 1-on-1, one defender, and a goalkeeper, and he can't take that defender on to be able to get a chance for him and the goalkeeper to score. What do? He's going to turn into a Timo Werner. He's going to end up taking the ball to his left-hand side, to the touchline. That's what you're going to get from Jonathan David, because he can't create. He can't create.
Bro, I've already told you my whole reasoning for it, but there's no point in repeating it.
We're having a healthy discussion here. Go ahead anytime. I'm ready for it. It looks like I'm ready for you, Stephen, on Jonathan David. Yeah, Sasuke gonna say DePaul, such a diver. I don't like this guy, to be honest with you.
A lot of players are divers now. It's not specific to individual players. A lot of players do it because I was saying, where they don't like penalize you for it. You don't get anything for it. They rarely give you a yellow card for it. So players go, okay, I'm not getting a punishment, and I'll just keep doing it. Because they know they can get away with it. Because
why
refs are too scared to give them yellow cards for it.
Why is it so familiar with these Hispanic football nations? I mean, countries that speak Spanish. South America, very common.
Spain doesn't speak Spanish. Sterling does it all the time.
You talk about, I mean, you're being fair. Your Chelsea player does it all the time. Sterling, I don't know. But this.
Bro, every player in the world tries their luck with it. And it's
something has to be done. Something has to be done. Rudolph said out, yeah.
The refs don't give a yellow card because they're too scared that if they give a yellow card, they've then got to send them off if they do one silly challenge. That's what it is. I guarantee you that's the exact reasoning for it. So they need to come up with an alternative. Maybe if you simulate, you get a 5-10 minutes in bin, so your team's down a player for 5-10 minutes.
All right, Stephen, take a few of these comments for me because I'm getting behind, talking too much. From Rudolph. Take it from Rudolph.
But the other team attacked from that left flank, but it's just a matter of taste. I'm not fond of Cucurella, but he's okay. There are better ones there. Exactly, get better players. That's exactly what I've been saying. Sasuke Guna saying the Combo Bowl. What? Combo Bowl, all refs they need. Let CONCACAF refs in too. Saying that the pool's very frustrating and that he dives and gets calls. Is he on about Canada?
The comment from Sasuke
when he says we don't dive and they can nail us and no calls always.
Yeah, Canada. He's a Canadian.
Santiago Enzo is carrying that whole Argentina midfield. Bro, he's been played in about 3-4 positions in Copa America, which is nuts because it means essentially a new position every game because they only play 5 games, 3 group games, a quarterfinal, semi-final. So yeah, they've played about 5 games and he's played about a new position every game. That's a reply to Sasuke Guna. Do you want me to still take it?
Yeah. No, this one. I'll do away with the replies and I'll go with some of the comments itself.
Okay. There are 3 Canadian players, no more. I presume they're still on about the diving stuff. I'm guessing. Sasuke says the Chileans headbutted our player. Wait, did they headbutt him and get nothing? Like no punishment?
I don't remember that incident. I don't remember that one.
The centre backs are horrible in Canada. Kick a long pass to the forwards in the centre, and Bombito and Cornelius will fail. That's a fact.
To be honest with you, Sasuke Guna, if you're listening, there was no idea. There was no. I didn't see.
It wasn't Sasuke that said that. It was thing.
No, I'm not direct. I'm just saying this to Sasuke. He's a Canadian. I did not see what Justin Marsh was trying to do on the pitch. I did not understand the transition from the defense to the midfield to the attack. I didn't see anything. For the whole 90 minutes I was watching the game, I keep asking myself this question. what is Jesse Marsh philosophy is. What is he trying to do on the pitch? I didn't see it. I didn't see the pattern at which I saw a few chances and then they blow it off, but I did not really see what they were doing on the pitch. Go ahead, Steven.
Um, we dominate with young players now. Bombito, Schaffelberg, Ismail Kone, Jonathan David, Alfonso Davies, Esther. I'm not doing that. Johnston, awesome right back. We so young and good. Continues on to say Bombito and Cornelius, brand new partnership, and did well to go semis. Give me a break. Now watching that long throw David chance at the moment was his next message after that. So I presume what's happened is he's hit the character limit, so it's had to be 3 separate messages.
Oh, yeah, guys, let's keep the message a little bit shorter for us. Yeah, a little bit. I said the Bombito need to work seriously. Schaffelberg, yeah, Schaffelberg is a good prospect. Johnston and Johnston and Alfonso are good. Alfonso is I think he's getting done, man. These guys he's getting bent out. He's getting bent out. Bombito and Cornelius are horrible. They are young though. Rudolph I've been watching, he's a Chilean. From Chile, but he's been watching the Copa America. I forgot. My bad. Here. Copa America. Just bringing Nico. Big up to you, my brother Luke's Ryder. He said, just bring Nico Williams. Well, Nico Williams is the guy we're gonna talk about here soon. Once we wrap up with some of the comments. Saskia said Enzo over 100 million and Colin David a waste of dollar. Leo. I don't know where. Look, I'm not saying it's going to be a waste. I'm not saying it's just going to be a waste of money. If you look at how Jonathan David plays, it will be a little bit frustrating for Chelsea fans. I think he needs to prove himself a little bit. Maybe he can go to Aston Villa, some other team in the Premier League before, because the pressure that comes from those top 6 teams is too much for Davies to bear. Ask Jackson what Jackson is going through. And I don't think that he's ready to be that number 9 striker to lead Chelsea. I don't think he is ready.
Who isn't?
Jonathan David. I don't think he is ready. So he should try himself in one of those small clubs. And then when Chelsea feel that he's ready, 50 million, 40 million, throw it on him and bring him back to Chelsea. But I don't think so. All right. So DJ worked well for Jonathan David worked well for Lille big time. I know that's a different league. That's a different league, Sasky. Different league.
It's the same league he's in now.
I mean, league in the Premier League. That's what I'm trying to compare. The Premier League and then in the French league, it's different. You're playing with a low block team that will not give you space to play in. And from what I saw yesterday and the previous games, he's not the guy. It's not the guy that can play in those small spaces like is it Dani Olmo? Dani Olmo can do. He's not that guy.
Nah, we're not getting Dani Olmo anyway.
Yeah. Rudolph said if there is a better guy than Cucurella, you should go for it. There are many better players out there, according to my brother Rudolph. Thank you very much.
Exactly.
Santiago said Rudolph. Right now there is not a lot of left back that can do what Cucurella is doing. That's Santiago's perspective also, and that's for me. What I've seen right now, I think that we have to protect what we have until we lose it. We have to protect what we really have now before we lose him. Agreed is Santiago, according to him, says Red Bull style pressure all over is match style. Yeah, pressure, and it doesn't end anywhere. Force mistake and use our speed. It didn't pay off. Well, yeah, I sure the hell don't want our David to go to Chelsea or Man United. Our spot that will suck. I want him to where we can he can excel. Yeah, I mean, much more playing time, less pressure, less pressure. That is what I want. Less pressure on Jonathan David. He will get better before he moves his way to. He's very young, 25 years, right, Stephen? 24, 25.
What did you say? Sorry,
He's 24, right? 24 years old. Jonathan David.
Can't remember.
I think 24 years old, 24, 25 years old. He's still young. He's got, I think, a season or two at the Premier League, and he can get close to this, the bigger teams.
24.
24 years old. So he's got plenty, 2 seasons in the Premier League. Then he can really prove to the big teams that, yeah, he's ready to take that mantle. So that is what we have here. We've talked about Cucurella for almost about an hour. We're going to talk about Nico Williams. Stephen, report coming from ESPN yesterday. Frank Leboeuf, who is an ex-Chelsea player, Chelsea legend, said Chelsea doesn't have Champions League. Chelsea's not playing Champions League. And Nico Williams is so good to be playing in Champions League. For that matter, he doesn't want Nico Williams to be at Chelsea. He should think about other football clubs that have Champions League options. That's what he's just getting frustrated and getting angry with how Chelsea have been doing their dealings of late. So because of that, he doesn't want Nico Williams to go to Chelsea. Where do you stand on that comment from Frank Leboeuf?
Bro, he's been waffling a lot of stuff recently, you know. Do you know what he said? This made me laugh, yeah? He was on about goalkeepers and that, yeah? And on about, this one would be great for Chelsea. This one would be good. This one would be good. Do you know what keepers he named?
No.
Let me give you a hint. He named 3 out of the 4 Euro semi-finalist goalkeepers.
Euro. So Georgia keeper was one of them.
No,
semi-finalist. They didn't make a semi. Okay. Who are those, Stephen?
Verbruggen, the Brighton goalkeeper, Netherlands. Jordan Pickford, England and Everton. And Diogo Costa, Porto and Portugal. Wait, no. Was it Costa? No, it weren't. Why did I say him? He's not even in the semi-final. Mike Maignan, AC Milan and France was the third one.
Marc Maignan, that's France. Yeah.
Yeah. So the France one, the Netherlands one.
I mean, he's been linked with Chelsea for almost about 2 seasons.
Bro, the only one he didn't say out of the semi-final goalkeepers was Unai Simon.
Unai Simon.
Spain.
And
Athletic Bilbao. I've already been down that road with Athletic Bilbao and the goalkeeper. I ain't going back. I'm not doing that again.
Who did we get from Athletic Bilbao? Kepa?
Uh-huh.
Kepa
I'm pretty sure he was Bilbao, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not going back. I can't do it. I can't go for it again. No, he's actually a decent keeper, to be fair. Just
the football.
It's not worth it. It's really not worth it.
All right, Charles Stephen G. That's Stephen G. He said, Frank Leboeuf is just waffling a lot of crap these days. But I don't know.
Not in as many words, but
Stephen, sometimes I worry when football players always want to go to a football club that plays Champions League football. Sometimes I feel like they're limiting themselves in terms of opportunities, because there could be a team that is playing Champions League football this season, but the following season they may not be qualified. They will not qualify for Champions League spots next season. So then, what does a player do in terms of when that happens? So why wouldn't you go to a team and help the team qualify for Champions League spots, and then you know that, okay, I was part of these success. I helped the team qualify for Champions League spot. But instead of rather looking for a team that's already playing, qualify for Champions League, and you want to play for them, sometimes it doesn't make sense to me, according to what Frank Leboeuf is trying to say here.
Unless it's like Bayern Munich, Dortmund, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Man City, unless it's someone like them, where you'd argue they're almost a lock to make it every year.
Yeah.
Then otherwise it doesn't make sense.
I don't know what you guys think of this Frank Leboeuf. I'm trying to get the statement he made today. I'm trying to get that information.
I've got to try and find the one about the keepers for the exact quote, but
if you get that one, share with me, and then I can also bring it on
I've
the screen.
got it somewhere.
But if you don't have it, also I have one that I just
I might
posted.
have sent
I'm
it.
looking for it.
Did I send it to you earlier? No, I didn't. I thought I did.
All right, so this is what he said. It takes I put that on Twitter earlier on. It says Chelsea ex-Chelsea star wants Nico Williams against Stamford Bridge move, and like I said, his problem is why would he join Chelsea if Chelsea is not playing in Champions League? And to me, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So I made this and I put them on YouTube. And my brother is on the show. DJ Sab said that I agree, Stephen. Owners one goal for Almo. Yes, I also said that earlier on. I read it. The owners will not go for Daniel.
Well, so that reporter reported it, yeah?
Yeah.
And then very quickly, that reporter then said that Chelsea have ruled it out. In other words, Chelsea had told him, if I use the abbreviation, to STFU. Shut the F up, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was quite quick because I saw that and then I think it was like half hour later, maybe, there was the update about that from the exact same journalist.
That's what he said?
No, Chelsea didn't tell him to actually do that, but they literally shut it down, said, we're not doing it. So he's put a thing up. So then I'm saying Chelsea essentially told him to shut his mouth, basically.
Okay.
Because it was quite quick.
All right, DJ Sab said he also commented on the owners. Frank Leboeuf did not, and Frank Leboeuf did, and I agree with no waffle. There is he is sports. He's spot on. I know DJ was always gonna. Anyone that goes against his owners, DJ was always gonna say spot on. I know where DJ is coming from. Rich Moneymaker, Stephen, go ahead, Stephen.
Yeah, just quick, right? So that article had come out, yeah. And then, like I said, I think it was about 30 minutes later, maybe an hour, something like that. So, okay, so, it's just bugged out. Flipping pain in the backside. So that report came out about 12:30 UK time, I think. So closer to 2 hours later, yeah. They put out an update. The same journalist said Chelsea adamant they will not be signing Dani Olmo despite appreciation. So that's what I mean. Chelsea essentially told him, shut your mouth. Don't say anything.
I mean, that's not cool, isn't it?
Bro, in 2 hours to basically say, no, this ain't happening. I said this before when something similar happened. To be shut down so quick, it's very odd.
All right. So this is coming from our brother Rich Moneymaker. Said, big up all legends on the panel. And yes, we are not selling Cucurella. Everyone hit the like and subscribe button. Guys, if you're just watching us, we got 17 of us watching live on Football Minutes live show brought to you by Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. And we're lucky to be streaming live on two platforms, X and YouTube. So if you're on X and you find yourself, you can, if you have time on YouTube, you can join us on the platform on YouTube. Also, just type in on YouTube, search Blueclouds Media. It will take you straight to this logo that looks like a smiling face camera that is trying to wink at you. So click on it and subscribe. Keep your bell notification icon active at all times so you don't miss anything from our platform. And then big up to my big brothers, Chelsea Perspective. Only if I can talk. Chelsea Perspective. Yeah, Chelsea Perspective with a donation and helping the channel out with a $20, whatever he is. May God bless him and may God multiply that $20 for him so he can get more and donate and help this platform. Thank you very much, my brother Coachella from Chelsea Perspective YouTube channel. Big up to him. We got 17 of us watching live, and I know a lot of you know him. If you don't know him, please, the only thing you can do, right on if you see the name over there, 3 dots is right there. I always say a little bit will go a long way. So if you haven't seen him, that brother, click on that 3 link, go to his channel, and add your number to his number, and he can get to his target numbers that he's always looking for. We're always aiming for bigger numbers, and they always say the sky is the limit. We'll get there. So big up to my brother. He said it's not. He said I would love to join, but he's still out of town. I hope wherever you are, God bring you back home safely. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you again. Santiago said Chelsea has as a club has built enough reputation that they don't need Champions League to attract players, according to him. I don't know where you stand on that, Steven. Coachella, big up, and how coming from DJ South. This is big up to you and how you doing, brother. All right, so this one's a reply to each other. My brother Tijani said, why the warning from our legend? I don't know why he did that. It kind of doesn't make sense. Why? He's trying to say that, look, Nico Williams is too good to play in a team that doesn't offer him a Champions League competition. That is what he's trying to say in this comment. But I feel like that it is so disrespectful to a club that gave you the opportunity to win some trophy, to become a legend of that football club. So to me, I think he will support him. And he always said in the comment, he supports Chelsea, he supports all the football clubs that gave him opportunity to become who he is today. He chose not to go to Saudi Pro League to gain more money, but instead of that, he joined bigger clubs like the French club and the Chelsea Football Club as a whole.
Apparently, he said Mudrik's not even worth £1 million now.
Oh, come on.
So cool. I get it. You don't feel impressed by him, yeah? But saying he's not worth 1 million, yeah? If you care for the club and all this, and I presume he's still got connections with the club.
Oh, yeah, he came into play last season. He played for that charity game.
But that was for Violi and stuff.
Yeah, he came in and played.
But my point is, right, as a legend, like, okay, as like whether you're a fan or not, if you're a legend or not, yeah, you can criticize players and stuff like that, yeah. But the disrespect to say he's not even worth 1 million, yeah, and you say all this stuff, yeah, you're supposed to be like, bro, you don't need to target a certain player and say he's not worth 1 million or something like that. It's unnecessary.
I think
the guy gets enough as it is. Do you know what I mean? He gets enough criticism and hate as it is without someone who used to play for the club that he's playing for going, no, you're not even worth 1 million now. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Like, yes, Mudryk has been poor. No one's disputing that. Yeah? But to say he's worth 1 million is disrespectful.
That's what I just said. This is very, very disrespectful. And I wasn't expecting someone like Frank Lebert to say something of that nature. But anyway, this is where we are with football these days. People believe that things have changed. It's modern day football, the social media and all that involved. The way footballers have been treated back in the days, it's got nothing to do. It's not anywhere compared to the way they've been treated these days. These days, you have to pamper them a lot to get the best out of them. Where 20, 30 years ago or 50 years ago, you got to go through the hard way. They have to yell at you because you know what's at stake. Nowadays, it's not there anymore. You get what I'm saying? So let's see. Guys, I have sent a link in there. It's time for the telephone to be open up. If you're free, you want to join us here, we have a few minutes here. I will be here. Steven will probably be after an hour. He will be busy doing something, but I will be here with you guys for a bit before I draw the curtains. DJ Saab said that is one thing I was disappointed about from Frank Lebert. Criticizing Modric, that was very disrespectful from him. Yeah,
it's not. I wouldn't even say it's criticism, to be honest.
I think it was an insult. It's not even criticizing him.
Yeah, it's. I wouldn't even say it's criticism. Like, he's not said, "Oh, he's not done this well. He needs to improve this." He's just straight up gone, he's not even worth £1 million.
Santiago, thank you very much for your comment. DJ, thank you very much for your comment. We got 18
mad comment by Santiago, by the way.
Yeah. 24 of us watching live, 18 now watching live. Guys, still not do me a favor. If you can click the link and share it, it will help us a lot. Let me see if we can get 30 people watching live before we hop off. 30 people watching live on the show. And do not forget to drop your like on the video. Let's see if we can do that. And keep the comments coming. Let us know where you're watching us from. Even if you can't comment, I want to see where you're watching me from. Me from. I want to know where you're watching me and listening to Steven from. I want to know. Santiago said they thought Bolly sleep with Frank Leboeuf. Wife or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. According to Santiago, I don't know what's going on. It used to be Crib Belly. It used to be Crib Belly who hates Chelsea so bad. But now it looks like Frank Leboeuf is trying to join the trend. And I don't think so. Frank, I love Frank and I respect him so much. I watched Frank play. Yeah, I watched him play when he was at Chelsea. I watched him play France 98, and I watched Frank Leboeuf play when he was with Chelsea. So I've seen this man, very, very respectful person. I think now he's either a movie director, he directs movies, and also he does his punditry on ESPN. I know that, but Frank Leboeuf, I know he's also written
directing a movie. The way he talks and tries to get attention on himself.
Yeah, I listened to him said it. He's been directing movies on a part-time.
No, you're not getting my point. I'm saying he thinks he's directing a movie. He has to be sent a spot. It has to be about him and what he's saying is what I'm saying. Like,
right, I do understand.
He lies on me. Look at me. I'm over here. Look, attention, please.
That's funny. All right, so DJ Sub said that is one thing that I was disappointed from, Frank Leboeuf. Then big up to our lovely lady, Rosie. Rosie's second queen of this platform. Rosie is back in the building. Rosie, I hope you're doing very well. She said, hope everyone is well. Get subbing to Nate's channel. Thank you very much, Rosie. Appreciate it for all your support. And guys, I always say, if you are into her platform is a bit different from what I do. She does more like, if you love cooking and baking and checking stuff out. If you have issue, you're struggling with what you get your missus, what you get your wife, hop onto Rosie's channel. The 3 dots is right by her name. Hop onto it. You can figure it out. She's got some nice shoes that she presents, and whichever color you want, whichever style you want, just message her. She'll give you the name of it and where she got it from, so you can get the same thing for your beloved girlfriend or wife. So yes, Rosie is right there for us. We're all helping each other one way or the other. So Rosie does that kind of content, and you will love it. You like making baking cookies and stuff like that, Rosie is there for you. Check it out, please. We got 16 of us. I know a lot of you like cooking and baking. Some of the guys, no, DJ Sub love cooking. I know DJ, check Rosie's content. You get to make some donuts for yourself, and for little kids, for Christmas. Yes, very soon Christmas will be here, so you can surprise the missus. Tell missus you can bake yourself. You can make some nice donuts. Rosie has a recipe right there on their channel. So yeah, my DJ said hello to Rosie. Yeah, Rosie is all the way, and Rosie, I think she's a Scottish. Yeah, lovely Rosie is a Scottish. She says, "Sub, DJ Sub, you well." Thanks, Nee. Always appreciate it. Rosie, it's always a pleasure to have you on, and that's the best I can do for our community. So we move on from there. Report, we're done with Nico Williams, Steven. We got just 2 more to wrap up here. I know you can stay in there for me. Stay in there for me so we can get it done. Steven, Renato Veiga, another player. I don't know if how much you know of this player, Steven. Renato Veiga, Steven.
14, I don't know much. All I know is that he can play as a defensive midfielder, a centre back, and a left back. 20 years old. I think, if I remember right, he's about 6'3", I think.
Very tall.
Research.
Very tall. He reminds me of Kanu.
He looks like someone who's faked their age on their identification. That's what I can tell you as well. But yeah, just quickly away from this, right? You know, Girasai,
yeah.
So he was going to sign for Dortmund, yeah? Dortmund have put out a statement saying that during a medical examination of Girasai, an injury was discovered that requires further clarification. That's rare. We don't normally see clubs mention that stuff. They don't normally come out and say, like, oh, there's this, it's got to get further clarification.
They keep it quiet, don't they?
Normally, yeah. Or the media find a way and leak it and then it comes out. But for the club to directly say it, very rare, very odd. But no, on Veiga, there's not really much to say. The only other thing I would say is that
What do you think of the price?
Basel put him as the replacement for Calafiori.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the only other thing I know. So essentially what people are saying is that we didn't get Calafiori, so we went and got his replacement that went to Basel.
Mm-hmm.
So we basically skipped one.
But what do you make of the price tag also? I think 14 to 15 million or something like that.
Yeah, it's about 12, 14 million, something around that sort of.
Did I lose my camera? I lost
huh? Your camera was glitching a bit.
Is it back? Yeah, I'm back now. Yeah. But I mean, the price tag alone, it's
good.
Blowing. It's very, very good.
Complain.
Good player. Very versatile. He plays like four positions on the page. So I think it's a good deal for that player. And then Jory, this guy again, Steven. I don't know why Chelsea are in for him. I don't know why reports are saying Chelsea are in for this guy. Leonard Jory.
I've not seen anyone say Chelsea in for Lenny Euro.
Yeah, if you look at report, Chelsea.
There's no one reliable saying it though.
Oh, I have a report I'll send it to you. I got it from somewhere. He have made a statement. He's waiting for Real Madrid because
Real Madrid, but Lille have accepted an offer of 50 million euros from Man U. So he's now basically got to decide if he's got to reject Man U and wait for Real Madrid.
He's waiting
either to go Real Madrid this summer, or to go to Real Madrid on a free transfer next summer when his contract expires. Or is he just going to say, "I'll just go to Man U"?
I think from what I've read, he's waiting for Man United.
Yeah, he wants Real Madrid. Everyone knows he wants Real Madrid.
Because Real Madrid.
I'm saying, if Real Madrid don't come in for him,
yeah,
does he then end up going, okay, I'll just accept, I'll go to Man U, or does he go, I'll wait a year and I'll sign for Real Madrid on free? That's the question he's got to ask himself.
But there's a chance that he can get Real Madrid because Rudiger is not far off leaving Real Madrid, and then this centre back for Brazil. Militar is always injured. It looks like he'll be fading out very soon. So this guy has high chance of joining Real Madrid without a doubt. But he can wait. But to me, if it's not in a hurry, I'll wait for my contract to come to an end and leave as a free agent. All right. So that's what we have there. Big rich money maker said the DJ stuff. That's disgraceful. What the pundit said about Modric. It is very, very bad. It is very bad. Rich money maker. Yep. Surprise. He said that Manchester United and Real Madrid after him. All right. So according to DJ, thank you very much, DJ South. And I read an article that Chelsea are also in for him. I remember in the January transfer window, we did a stream about this guy, Steve, if you can remember. We did a stream about him. Yeah. If you remember, we did a stream about him. That
would have been quite a while ago.
Yeah, that's a while ago. So, what is left there to talk about Renato Veiga? We talk about Renato Veiga. The last one to talk about, Steven, it's Porto player as Chelsea eyeing Porto, Francisco Conceição. Steven, what do you make of this player?
I've not really seen anything of him. All I know is that his dad was the Porto manager and then he left in the summer. And then the only other thing I know is that the price tag that I saw yesterday, I think it was 30 to 40 million euros.
Yeah.
So that's basically all I know of him.
I can't even say much about him because I haven't seen a game before. I haven't even seen highlights for me to say, okay, this boy or this guy can be a world beater. Chelsea can get the best.
How old is he? He's 21. He'll be 22 in December.
Yeah. Just very young. He fits the model and everything. So That's just by the way, guys. I've sent the link in. If you're busy, I think this player wants Real Madrid and doesn't want Man
Euro.
United. Yeah, Euro. He doesn't want Man United. Euro learning doesn't want Man United according to our brother Rich Moneymaker. Rich Moneymaker, thank you for the information. And guys, I think yeah, our brother Rich Moneymaker, guys, if you want, you can follow him up. He's got a lot of information he shares with us all the time on this platform. He's on Twitter X. I think once he gets things organized, I will share his information on the screen. So anyone that watches get information on Chelsea news and stuff like that, you can follow our brother here, Rich Moneymaker, with more news. Breaking news coming from Santiago said breaking news: ESPN football analyst Frank Lebert is now only worth £1 million. £1 million. Come on, Santiago. That's funny. That is real funny. So yeah, I want to acknowledge the crew. Anyone that came on today, Santiago, big up to you. Rich Moneymaker, DJ Sav, Rosie, queen of the channel, DJ Sav. Like I said, the Phantom. I didn't say Phantom of being a topic, but Chelsea perspective. Then my brother Tijani also was here today. Chelsea perspective. Thank you very much for your donation and supporting of the channel. Sasuke Guna, the man was here. So then we have Rudolph who came on to show his love. Luke Ryder also who came to support the channel. Everyone, Makim, yeah, I can't say without saying Makim's name. Todd Labor, my man himself, also was on the show today. I want to acknowledge, thank you all, and say thank you for making today's stream a reality and making it happen. Without you guys, I won't be here. Who would I talk to besides Stephen G? I can talk to Stephen G on a different platform without YouTube, but Stephen G, Nee, the two of us combined and put our dumbass brain together to give you guys our opinion on what we make of certain issues. So we thank you guys for bringing your wonderful, brilliant contribution also on this show. £1, not 1 million pound. Oh, just £1, no 1 million. That's Iago. Okay, we're gonna say goodbye to you all, legends. Stephen, anything you want to say before we draw the curtains?
No, other than the usual stuff of if you're on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, to be honest, same thing. Come over to YouTube, subscribe over here, turn the bell notification on, like the stream over here. If you're on YouTube, then go over onto Twitter or X, whatever, Instagram and TikTok, Blueclouds Media on all the socials. Follow on all of them as well. That way, no matter what platform is being streamed on, or if something happens on YouTube, then a post can be put out on to, say, the other socials like Instagram and Twitter and all that sort of stuff, so that you're aware if there's anything happening or YouTube's being difficult and there's stuff going on. Yeah. So you'll be able to get updates. Otherwise, you won't be able to get them if YouTube's messing up like it was the last week. We couldn't put anything out. But yeah, other than that, it's been a good stream. And now I've got to suffer through the England Fraudgate watch.
Yes, guys, do not miss it. England, Netherlands, England today at 3 p.m. my time. I'm in Michigan, so yeah, Eastern time, 3 p.m. my time. And also, do not forget, 8 p.m. tonight is going to be Uruguay and Colombia who faces off in the semifinals of the Copa America. Yes, Steve, what do you say?
8 o'clock your time.
Yeah, 8 o'clock my time, Eastern American time. It's the same as the New York time. Michigan, New York at the same time. So Eastern time, it's 8 o'clock p.m. my time. It's you're gonna end up seeing Copa America semifinalists who will be moving on to the final, which will be Uruguay and Colombia. So it's a game to watch. It's a game to watch, and probably join Sasuke Guna. Watch along, hopefully. Santiago said, "Peace out, to you, Gula Mustafa." You are late, but we still got 18 of you. The stream is about to end, but we got 18 of you watch live on YouTube. Guys, not forget, if you haven't liked the video, you haven't dropped a like on the video. Steven, how many likes do we have on the stream? How many likes do we?
I can't see it on this end. I'm gonna quickly check now.
Let's see if
yes, I am tired of ads. 16 likes.
Oh, guys, we got 4 likes to go. Let's see if we can make it to 20 likes. I was hoping for 30 likes, but it looks like I'm not gonna get it. If you get it, really, you guys really appreciate what I'm doing here, and entertaining you guys. I mean, Nizam deserve more. So we got Gula Mustafa joining in. I want to love you joining in. Also, she said, "Big up Nizam. I'm just joining in from work. I hope all is well with everyone today." 18 likes right now, yeah, because I 123 just joined and Gulam just joined, so we are 18. 2 more to go to get 20 at least. Your man, Nizam deserve 20.
To check the likes.
Yeah.
And the advert I got, that's why I went, I am tired of adverts, because the advert I got was, are you tired of ads? Yes. Yes, I am. Stop. Please. This is my life.
Yeah, we got 18. How many more? We got 18 likes. Can we go? Can you get the likes? The 2 likes to make it 20. Gulam said 18 likes. That's what I want to do. DJ said a great stream, guys. As always, smash the like and subscribe, guys. DJ saying it. We got 55 in total in terms of number of views from X and number of views from YouTube. 55 and all. Then 16 watching live on YouTube. So on YouTube, so we got 16 watching live and we have 17. The numbers don't, it doesn't sound out very well for me. So if you're watching, you haven't liked it, guys, what are you waiting for? Drop it. I'm waiting until we get 20 before I leave right now. I'm waiting for 20. And I know someone will jump on and add the numbers. Let's get it. We got, it says 17 here on my screen, but Gulam says 18. We got 3 more according to my screen, maybe 3 more or 2 more for somewhere else, but 3 more on my screen, 2 more for you guys watching. Let's do it. Let's do it. Gulam says Spain to win Euro for sure this time. Spain, it looks like Spain will win it, but if you're gonna play against Spain, you need more than 90. You need more than 90 minutes to win against Spain. Yeah, I don't see no one beating Spain in 90 minutes. They are too good. Yeah, tiki-taka football is really in their blood. GM said 19 likes right now. Let me see. Maybe it will say 18 on my screen. If I see 19, then it means that we got 20. Yeah, I see 18. So it means that 19. So when I see 19, it means that we got 20. One or 2 likes. Let's go, guys. One more like. 1 or 2. Yeah, count it down. Count it down. The bell is ringing. Count it down. All right, Rich Moneymaker is sharing something with us right now. Scala, where the Scala been, Steven? Scala, drop a like before I talk to you. Scala, drop a like and let's get 20.
Yeah, I've got to hop off.
Yeah, okay, Steven. I'll talk to you in a bit when you get it ready. Yeah,
I've got to go sort out food anyway because I had lunch earlier. I've got to sort out something to eat now before the game starts.
All right, Steven, let me take a bit from Scala.
Mm-hmm.
We still got 19 of us watching live. Take care, Steven. I'll catch you in a bit later.
See you guys.
I'll see you. We got 20 likes now. Thank you, guys. Those that made it. I want you to love you forever. Said, please watch the ads when they interrupt the live stream. That helps Nizam get paid. Absolutely, that helps. It helps a bit to for the channel to grow. Yeah, it helps a bit. Watch the ads. Watch the ad a bit when you refresh it. I see 20 likes now. Thank you very much. Let me refresh my page and see what I have on my screen. But yeah, Scala is here. Scala,
Yeah,
how
can
are
you hear
you?
me?
How are you, sir?
Yeah, not too bad. Obviously the Euros are coming to the end, and the transfer window is open, and seems like United have, for once, I mean, in a long time, they have probably been the most active club, which is like a very very big news to me because when it comes to United in the transfer window, we are a bit of a joke club. I mean, we spent 6 weeks on one deal, but right now we are making bids after bids, and we are scouting players. We are, putting down our, even we are looking to sell players as well. I mean, we are working on multiple deals, which is very, very, obviously you guys are Chelsea fans, so you probably guys don't know this feeling because obviously Chelsea, they always sign players, they always sell players, so it's not a big deal for
Yeah.
you guys, but for us, it's like a completely different, environment. I mean, especially the last 3 days. I mean, we have put. We are almost signed Joshua Zirkzee. I think he's going to be announced anytime soon, probably after the Euros, or maybe if Netherlands go out tonight. So we are waiting for that. I mean, Delict, it could be done similar to Zirkzee. If depends whatever happens with Netherlands,
Mhm.
that could be done. And we put a bid yesterday. It was accepted by Lille for Lenny Euro, and we have
Yeah.
already put two bids for Jared Bradford. So, and this guy Mason Greenwood, he's almost gone from our club, and we just sold Donny van de Beek as well. So, I mean, it is very refreshing, and at the same time, I do like this approach by Ineos, and it's that simple. It's not difficult because when you appoint footballing people, this guy Dan Ashworth, Omar Barada, and Jason Wilcox, and all these
Mhm.
people, they make footballing decisions. If you appoint bankers like Woodward and Arnold and Motor, they don't know what to do. So, yeah, man, it's a nice change.
Yeah. This guy you're talking about, Leonard Euro, is waiting for Real Madrid. He's waiting for Real
Yeah,
Madrid to join them. I don't know if
yeah. I mean,
United.
he is. He's waiting probably for Real Madrid, and he's only 18. And
That's not
I'll be
bad.
honest. I don't really. I mean, look, it's nice to put the bid. I think we have put a bid for 50 million euros, and they have accepted it because he has got 1 year left on his contract. So
Okay.
if they don't sell him now, he will leave on a free. And with Real Madrid, they literally bought Mbappe on a free.
Mm.
So they do love these kind of signings. And I was listening to Romano yesterday. He was talking, and he said that Real Madrid don't really care. I mean, they don't care if Manchester United have put a bid. They don't care. I mean, this guy Lille, they want
Mhm.
upwards of 30 million euros, and Real Madrid don't want to pay that. They think the player is worth only like 20 million. So they said that okay, if he don't want to come right now, we'll just take him for free next year. It's not that like he wants to go somewhere else. I mean, there's no better club than Real Madrid. So yeah, I mean they are very calm. And look, I would definitely welcome him at my club. But he's 18, and he's going to come to the Premier League. It's a very big gamble. I mean, at least at Real Madrid, he won't be starting. So he can go there. He's only 18, and even
Mhm.
if he stays on the bench for a couple of years, he'll still learn. But at United, the expectations are very different. If you are paying 50 million, you are expected to compete for the first team's place. With Martinez. So yeah, but I think it's just a bit of a poker tactic. Like
Mhm.
we want Jared Brathwaite. I think that's one of the biggest option. We want him, and we are just putting this bid so that Everton, they can lower their demand because they are
Yeah.
obsessed with 70 million or nothing for a
Mhm.
player who literally got relegated last season. So yeah,
Thank you very much. That's why I like Mike Scalaman. He always come on and give an update to Manchester United. So if you're not Manchester United fan on this platform, that's the news for you. Big up to you, Maya. Big showing up on the show today. I hope you're doing well, my brother. He says a big up to me and the chat. Big up to everyone on the panel. Maya said a big up Rich Money Maker. Rich Money Maker said, remember, Man United are looking for players under 25 and they are getting rid of
yeah,
experience. Watch Jim Ratcliffe. Yes, Jim. I've told this to many people. Don't be surprised that what Chelsea are doing, a lot of football clubs are doing the same thing. Now we saw Jim Ratcliffe, Manchester United, that are not used to bringing in very, very young players. They're used to bringing in experienced players, retired players like the Ronaldos, like the Falcaos, like the Casemiros, and who are getting close to retirement. Those are the players that they bring in. But with the inclusion of Jim Ratcliffe, things are changing, and they're going for young prospects, and that is what we all want to see, isn't it, Scala?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we don't want to sign. I mean, this is what Ragnick mentioned, Ralph Ragnick, when he was at the club. He said that United should be targeting players who are on their like second or third contract, not players like who are about 27, who are probably coming towards the end and they want a big payday. That's why, if you look at our previous targets, we were obsessed with Adrian Rabiot. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, we almost did a deal. I mean, but his mother, who is his agent, she wanted a very hefty sign-on fee and a big payday for his son. So that's what happens when you go for players like that. They don't really care about the club. They just want, they are probably on the last big contract and they want a big one. So if you sign players like, I mean, look, this is where I think the English players, you can say like it's good to sign them because if you look like players like Mason Mount and this guy Harry Maguire, they are. I mean, they are. I mean, they are on a lot of money, but we don't have to re-sign them because they are on long contracts. I mean, Maguire is on like 5-year contract. Mason Mount is on like another 4-year contract. So we don't have to revise them. So that's one advantage when we sign. If and when we sign Jared Brathwaite, he will be on something like 160, and he's like 23, 24, something like that. So yeah, I mean, we are looking to bring the wage bill down. I mean, obviously, this guy, Varane, is gone, and he's our highest paid player. So that's very good. Jadon Sancho, he will be gone. He's on upwards of 300. So that's another like 2 million saved. So we are doing that. I mean, if you guys, you already this season, PSR was a big problem for Chelsea. That's why you had to sell lots of players, and the wage bill is also a big problem at your club as well. I mean, but right now it's nice, it's decent, especially when you got rid of Kepa and all these people. But
Koulibaly, and
yeah,
Thiago
Koulibaly,
Silva.
yeah, Thiago Silva and all these guys. So that's very important. You cannot be paying silly money to people who are just coming. That's what we did to Anthony. We raised his salary by 10 fold. He was on 20 grand at Ajax. We gave him 200k for no one knows why. On top of that 80 million signing the transfer fee.
Transfer fee.
So yeah, so these kind of things that will not happen now at United. I think we'll be very very strict with our budget. We'll be very strict with the wages. We want to decrease the wage cap, and which is nice because I don't want people like I want only like two maximum like 3 players. I mean that's even too much. Maximum 2 players to earn more than 300k, and right now I mean let's be honest. Even Rashford, he's on that money, but he doesn't deserve it. If you look at Man City, only Haaland and De Bruyne, they are earning more than 300, and they probably deserve it. So, that kind of structure needs to come at United as well.
Thank you very much. Maya said that Cucurella is staying. Great news, according to Maya. DJ Sab said, Maya said, hoping all is well. This is more live. DJ said that Ben Chilwell linked to United as well. How does Scala feel about that? There's a question to you, Scala, about Ben Chilwell.
Yeah, I don't think he's really linked to us because first of all, I don't want to do any kind of deal with Chelsea, especially after the Mason Mount saga. I don't want to give you guys any kind of money or satisfaction knowing that you sold us Ben Chilwell, who is already on lots of money and he's injury prone. We already have Luke Shaw for that. So why do we want Ben Chilwell? So again, we were just talking about this, that we don't want to sign players like that, who are probably on their second last or last contract. It makes no sense. We already have Luke Shaw, who is earning lots of money and he's injury prone. So I don't think that's it's not really a story. I mean, we do need a backup left back or probably a starting left back because we literally played the second half of our season with 2 right backs on the wing, as fullbacks. So we do need a backup left back. I mean, we cannot say what Luke Shaw's injury status is. That guy plays for 1 month and then is injured for the next 6. So we do need a backup left back. No one knows what happened to Malasia. He got a ACL, and similar to Fofana, at your club, no one knows what's happening with these two players. So we do need a backup left back, but I don't think Chilwell. We're not going to be signing him. It makes no sense.
Thank you very much. So that's an update from United fans. It's a nice question from DJ Sab. Rich Moneymaker said Liverpool are doing the same. Going for players under 24 years old. According to, he doesn't understand what he's hearing here. Everyone, I told you we are keeping Cucurella. Yes, Rich Money said it. Rich Moneymaker said it. His facts and sources are very, very authentic and clear. Very, very trustworthy. Liverpool still someone from our academy. Yes, I think young kid. They about to sign him. I think I had an image on him. Maya said that don't worry, we have very, very good academy players left. The Ben Chilwell is a smoke screen transfer from my contact, according to him. Scala and give us Dalot for Gilchrist plus installment. What do you think? Dalot.
I mean,
we'll give you Dalot. We'll give you Gilchrist if you give us Dalot, and then you make some money too. Installments.
No, not really. I mean, Dalot was literally one of our player of our season last year. I mean, he played left back, right back, and he was the only fit player throughout the season. I think he barely got injured. Like, he was the only positive of our season. So we are not going to give you the player of a year for someone. I mean, didn't you just give this Gilchrist guy a new contract because you sold Lewis Hall? I mean,
because we know we want to give him a new contract, so in the future when we sell him, we can get money back from him.
Yeah, so I mean, if you gave him a new contract, or even like if he's an academy player, I mean, aren't you guys excited to see what he can develop into? I mean, I know you signed this guy from was it like Brazilian or Portuguese who can play left back, center back?
Miega, they call him. His name is Miega. We just
I mean, I don't know what his name is, but he's very versatile. So probably Gilchrist might not be starting next season. So I mean, I mean, we don't really need Gilchrist. I mean, I haven't even seen him play. Plus, we are not going to give you one of our best players. So yeah, man, Dalot, he has been literally like he's Mr. Consistent. Probably last season's only player who played literally all the games at a decent level. So we are not going to give it to you.
All right. Rich Moneymaker said there are still teams looking for Ben Chilwell, but sorry guys, I can't tell you anything right now yet. According to my brother, thank you very much for sharing that with us, but he's not telling us who are the teams looking for him according to his sources. Chile had some surgery. Rich Moneymaker, I saw him hitting suicide in training. DJ Sab, thank you very much for your comment. This is a real Ingum. Is that your name? Is that real Ingum? Ingum Maya, what a talent they have taken from us. The player's style is is it Missile? Is Missile? All right, according to DJ Sab, Maya, I need a sugar, and I'm back in the Twitter now. Do you have a Twitter account? According to Richmond Maker. So another one, DJ. Have any? Since DJ, how many more? Okay, Portuguese or Veiga can play left back. Portuguese Veiga can play left back, according to DJ. All right, guys, keep the comment coming. I'll be done with Scala here soon, and then we will call it today. Scala, you still any more updates besides United? If you still have more on United, you can drop it, or even the Premier League. Amanda Stavely, that's the name. Amanda Stavely and the husband will be leaving Newcastle United after almost about 3 years owning the football club. They'll be selling their shares. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I mean, the only thing I know about Amanda Stavely is when the Newcastle lost to us in the Carabao Cup final. I mean, 2 years ago, she came out and said that, Newcastle are one day going to win the Champions League. They're going to win the Premier League. They're going to win the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, everything. and then now she's gone. So yeah, I mean that's the only thing I remember about that women. I don't know what inside politics are there at Newcastle, but yeah, man. I mean Newcastle. It's a big season for them as well this season because they were. I mean they overachieved in their first season with
Yeah.
Eddie Howe. Then they underachieved after that, and now they also had that similar problems with PSR, and they made 80 million, on the last day of June by selling Elliot Anderson and all these people. So yeah, man. I mean, I don't really have any thoughts on Newcastle, but yeah, I'm just excited for today's game. I want to see how, it's going. I don't think it's going to be an open game like yesterday, but England and Holland, both teams have been very, unconvincing, especially in the group stages. So the only good game England played was probably the last game. So yeah, I don't know. Like I don't think any of you guys. Obviously, I don't think any of you guys watch cricket. But last year, what happened was one team they went to the final undefeated. My team, basically, my country went into the final undefeated. And Spain have done the same thing as well. But in the final, my team, my country lost to Australia. Okay, and Australia, they lost 2 games, but they won the final against a team which didn't lose a single game. I mean, if just imagine, I mean, if Spain lose the final after that incredible performance, I mean, they beat Italy, they beat Croatia, they beat France,
Everyone.
and
They haven't lost
yeah,
a single
they
game.
have been flawless. You cannot say that they don't deserve, and they have been literally the best team. So and I mean the last, I mean they also haven't lost like a major championship final in the last 20 years. I mean, if you remember, they won the 2008 final, 2010, 2012, and they, obviously now they are going to be in the final again. So yeah, man, I'm really excited for this game today. I mean, I was listening to people like saying that if Gareth Southgate wins the European Cup, he will be getting a knighthood. So, so I
But
mean,
what do you make of Marc Cucurella's performance so far in these Euros?
yeah, I mean, he's been decent. I mean, against France, I think he struggled a bit initially, especially when Dembele came on. I think he struggled. Before that, he was decent. I mean, I haven't watched much of Spain's game before that. I mean, I watched Spain game, but I haven't followed Cucurella's performance. I mean, he's been getting decent praises, but I don't know, man. When Cucurella, I mean, I just anytime you mention Cucurella, I just remember that game at Stamford Bridge when Anthony cooked him. Where we scored at the final. I mean, you guys took the 1-0 lead and Casemiro equalized, if you remember that game. I mean, we literally dominated you that game, but somehow you got the lead through Jorginho's penalty, and then we had to drew it in the last minute. So, yeah, I mean, Cucurella, he was obviously linked with United last season, if you remember. I mean, but
Yeah.
Chelsea didn't
It
want
was
to
very close.
give.
It was very
Yeah,
close.
we wanted actually we obviously signed Reguilon because the deal collapsed with Cucurella because Chelsea didn't want to give a breakout clause. I mean, we wanted a left back only till January, so that was not acceptable by Chelsea. Chelsea wanted to sell Cucurella or with a
Yeah.
loan or obligation to buy. So yeah, he has been decent. I mean, he's a decent footballer, but I mean, let's see what he does for Chelsea. Obviously, I mean, you guys don't really care what he does for Spain. That's good, but when it comes to club football,
Yeah.
I mean, he has been a bit underwhelming overall at Chelsea, considering what the money you paid for him, like 60 million, wasn't it? So
Yeah. 60
yeah,
million.
man.
Exactly.
So yeah, so I mean, at the end, what he does for Chelsea, that's what it counts for us fans, at least. So yeah, but best of luck to him to the final.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Um, Scala. Scala United is the man over here. Thank you very much, Scala. Oh goodness. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to get the player on the screen, DJ. The player you're talking about. I'm trying to get him on the screen. I think I can do that. Yeah. So you say you hoping that England wins, right? You're going for England. Scala, you there? I think we lost Scala, so I think we lost Scala here. But anyway, let me get that image on the screen. Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's the same player they're talking about today. And then we can call it today. Whew. All right. Hold on. Okay. I'm sure this is the player that DJ is talking about. Is about to join Liverpool. Right. DJ, is this the player that you're talking about, right? DJ said real Ingram knee. I was saying to Maya, player youth player Liverpool have signed from us. He has been succeeded. He has sounded out as the next Jamal Musiala who left our youth team. Oh, I get it, DJ. I saw this his clip. All right. At least you safe with Palmer and Octavio. Maya. Okay. Need check your DM just sent it to you. Okay. DM on Twitter, right? But DJ, I think he's a player. I'm sure that's the player you're talking about. I'm not on. I'm not on X right now. Let me see. I'm gonna go X. Okay, I've seen that. I've seen that. Yeah. That's the player. Liverpool are set to complete the signing of a real Ngumo from Chelsea. He has set Liverpool offer of a scholarship after deciding to leave Chelsea. Not all these players will come. Chelsea going to snatch a player from Arsenal. Liverpool will snatch a player from Chelsea. It goes the other way, but I don't think Chelsea are letting him go. Maybe he doesn't want to stay anymore. He doesn't fancy himself getting an opportunity. Sometimes we got to let him go. Let him go. You can't hold on to a player for a long time. You got to let him go. If you love it, if I always say, if you love a player, you have to listen to that player. Let him go. Maybe he will get better, getting much more game time, and you destroy his career when you keep him on the bench and he's not playing. He feel like the challenge at Chelsea might be too much, so maybe he can see another opportunity outside Chelsea. So that manner. But yeah, I think we have outlined everything, all the rumors and all the done deals and all the upcoming transfer for the day. I always say thank you all everyone that Rich Moneymaker, Maya, DJ Sab, and everyone that came in. I want to Rosie, everyone. I want to say shout out to everyone. We still got 40 of us watching, and we have about 21 likes. If you just join us without dropping a like, do me a favor, drop your like on it, and all right, and then we'll be back again tomorrow. Like I always say, Lil Desperados. I'm going to hope, and I'll see you guys again. Enjoy your English game. Bye for now. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV.